Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Obamani, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it. All right, what up, boys?
We're back. How you doing?
Good. Just coming off some weddings. Let's see. Last we spoke was about coming up for this weekend. And I was working with Joe Christian, just assisting him. Great wedding. I would say solid 10. Great dance floor. He had me doing photos. Man, that's tough. I do not like taking photos.
Not your thing?
Yeah. It feels so intrusive. I feel like I'm watching people and I'm like, you know,
I
feel kind of like creepy. I just feel creepy. Right. It gave me mad respect for all the photographers out there that it's like all they do is kind of watch people and take candid photos of people. It was hard
to get people to actually smile and to like not creep them. It's like there's some very niche things that go into it.
Yeah. And then I was like, Joe, you're going to be cursing me left and sideways because when you edit these later, there's going to be so many unusable ones.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. At least 10 that work.
He was sweet about it. And he did find some ones that worked good. And then the couple wrote a review and they actually mentioned me. I was like, oh, thanks. So it was solid. Easy peasy. Beautiful day. Nice. How about you guys? How are your weddings?
I didn't have one. I was assisting Joey at
how'd that one go?
So I'll let Joey lead it.
Yeah, no. Where are we at? Allure?
Yeah, Friday.
Oh, yeah, no, I had two this weekend.
Two,
That's why I was like, which one was it? Yeah, we were at the Allure, and it was good. It was fine.
It was good. I don't know why it didn't feel good, even though it was good.
Yeah, like everything was smooth. It was the dance floor was full, but it was a lot of just standing and drinking and just like,
yeah,
they were kind of going to dance to anything just because they were going to be out there. It kind of just seemed like, and maybe not, but it kind of just seemed like frat sorority type. Like they were just going to bop to whatever and just drink.
We're going to stand and talk and drink.
Exactly.
And there's going to be music going on. Sometimes we'll move.
Yeah. And of course there were times where it picked up and the guests were super nice and intros were great. And there were 11 couples in the bridal party. So 22 people in the bridal party.
Wow.
They all came out as a group. Thank God. They didn't go by couple with a different song for each. They just came out as a big group and it was fun. Like, yeah, solid day overall. And then that was Friday. And then Saturday, I had a Myers Castle wedding, which was great. I mean, everything was smooth. I liked the venue. It's close by my house. I had to set up early though, which was unfortunate. Like they had another wedding going on. So I was supposed to be there at 3 p.m. to set up. And then the coordinator called me 2 days before the wedding and she was like, I have another wedding going on. I need you set up by 2:00. Get here at 1.
Right.
And I was just like, okay, that's like 2 extra hours uncontracted, but all right, like whatever. I don't want to make anybody's day difficult. There's 2 weddings on the same day. We'll go hang out at the casino in between or something. So luckily we showed up, we set up, we got tipped. It was great. And then we hung out for a little bit and then we went back to the wedding and crushed it. We were already set up to go. It was from like a 6 p.m. to midnight event. So it was chill. However, the only thing that I don't know, I found it kind of gimmicky. I found it very cool, but also kind of gimmicky at times, was saxophone during your entire dance floor.
So they hired a live saxophone
They hired a
player.
live saxophonist to play with me during my DJ set, which was fun for the first couple songs, right? And then it was really loud, and then it was just like, okay, it doesn't really make sense, really. They can't hear the words. It's like, okay, now they're starting to dance in a circle.
I'm trying to envision it. So, like, what songs would you play along to?
All of them.
Mr.
Saxo Beat, like,
I mean,
busted
sure.
down to that one, of course. But like, I can go
slow
through
dancing. He's playing.
I didn't do any slow dances.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do any slow dances.
Cha-cha slide. He's playing. Like line dances.
No
he's
line
playing.
dances either.
Okay.
No line dance. But like
Fireball.
Fireball, yes. He played to Fireball. Like literally with it. Like I'm not fucking with you. Like it was cool. And it was interesting. And I liked the concept of it. But after like 2 or 3 hours, he was great.
Oh, okay.
He was a great
Like, he was
jazz
talented?
musician that could pick up any song and just like start playing. He was awesome. But
Was he mic'd?
he was mic'd.
Really? To your system?
to my system, and he was mic'd wirelessly through a mixer into my booth. And we were playing out into the crowd, and he was in the crowd with his mic. So we kept popping. Like, it was creating a feedback loop because we were playing audio into his mic that was picking up through our speakers, playing through our speakers. I mean, it was just creating such a bad loop, and it was popping, and I swore my speakers were just popped. Like, at the end of the night, they were crackly. I tried saying, like, let's make some noise for the bride. My mic popped. Like, everything was wrong. And I couldn't figure it out. And I had to set up my booth yesterday to make sure that my speakers and like everything else were fine. And it was just the mixer. But seriously, like, it was very loud all night. He didn't have a monitor in his ear. So I had to play over the sound that I was playing so that he could hear himself playing, which I don't think that was very necessary. I think maybe have an ear monitor is, as a live musician who's going to be standing in a crowd with music being pelted at you.
That was he dancing with the people?
Yeah, dancing with the people. What was funny to me was, and like no shade, but like what was funny to me was I had a note on my playlist on Vibo that said heavy emphasis on saxophone during dinner music. Not a single song did he play during dinner music. Not a single.
What was he doing?
He just sat down at the vendor table with me and my assistant, Cole, and the two photographers. We just all sat down and he ate dinner. And I get it. Like, you want to eat dinner too, but like, that's right when he showed up. Like, his call time was 7:30 or 8. And like, that's when dinner started. So it was just very interesting. It's like there was some miscommunication going on.
Gotcha.
For sure.
So for like his first hour, he wasn't performing.
Well,
he was just eating dinner.
Just eating dinner and then playing all throughout dancing.
Yeah.
And I had a couple guys come up to me and be like, hey, are you with the saxophonist? Like, he's kind of killing the vibe. Like, he's great, but like, it's just kind of loud. Like, they just wanted to hear the song and chill. And I don't know.
It goes a long way with that. And to like take breaks. Like, you don't have, maybe not every song.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then, I mean, that too, because then he would go take like a song break and then I would play a certain song. And then the group would be like, where's the saxophone? Like, it just happened to be the song that they want. So that's also kind of like, we didn't really coordinate what songs were like saxophonist heavy and like what were just DJ songs. Like, he had a lot of Bleachers music on there.
Okay.
I don't really know the Bleachers all that well. It's a lot of sing-along. It's a lot of, there was so much saxophone during that type of music. Like, that's what they wanted. Like Sweet Caroline, like they wanted all the sing-along stuff that he could just shred and do solos on.
Did he do the Sweet Caroline remix with the saxophone?
He did. Wah, wah, wah. No, he did not. But it was cool. Like, it was super nice. Like, I'd love to work with him again. It was just like, I'd like to communicate more about how we're going to be doing things and maybe just not be plugged in through my mixer. Like, why didn't I just plug him into my 3-channel?
That could be, or he brings his own PA, his own PA,
and
a lot of
we just match sound and like we can do that. But I don't know. I just think that a little bit more communication with that would have made it a little bit more successful.
Yeah.
Because it could have been very cool, but to me it was just loud.
Yeah.
So
when I've worked with them in the past, like not that guy, but saxophone players, they have a set list that they send me in advance. Like, these are the songs, and like just put them out kind of throughout the night.
Right.
And I'll just jump in when I hear those songs, kind of thing.
Yeah. And I used some of that playlist you had sent me last week of one of the ones you've used for that. Ones that
a lot of good saxophone songs. Yeah.
A lot of good ones. And I used some of those, but they had a lot of music.
To me, it should be adding something, not like distracting.
Right.
It's always a fine line with that.
Right.
Some of the people are like a drummer or guitar player. Again, it should be adding, not letting like, oh, okay, so that guy's just kind of doing his thing. And now it's just right here. Just
There's kind of a lot of things going on. Like, we had dancing here. There was an outdoor space behind us. There was an outdoor space to the right of us where photo booth was outside through like this door that was really hard to get open. Like, nobody used the photo booth. I have to look and see, but there's probably not a ton of photos. I made several announcements about it, but it was just in a weird spot. And there were so many things kind of fighting against
the natural flow of what makes it great.
The natural flow of things. And I don't know how to solve some of those things, but
I don't know either. I mean, this is the tough part is, as DJs, you got a lot of hats. You have to have lots of skills.
Right.
And I think that'd be a fun kind of conversation to discuss today is I don't know if you guys have seen Napoleon Dynamite, where he's like explaining to his brother about like girls like guys with good skills, like computer hacking skills, bow hunting skills, nunchuck skills. And I think DJs need good skills. And I was like wondering at the top of your head, what are some good skills that DJs got to have?
People skills. I think if you're bad with people, I mean, specific to the wedding industry, with DJing, if you're bad with people, you're not going to make it very far. Like,
no. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's most of it. It's good people skills. It's communication involved with that. It's being able to, if you do make a mistake, own it and talk to the couple about how we can make this right, or what actually can make your day extra special. What can I do for you? And being able to ask those right questions and those deeper meaning questions rather than just being surface level.
I mean, I agree.
I think that's a good skill.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
you have to have people skills.
And you got to, I don't know, you got to have some empathy. You got to like want to understand their vision. I think was where I was going with that. I mean, put yourself in their shoes. They spend a bunch of money on a day they want to be perfect. Make it as perfect as you can.
Yeah. I mean, I think, I completely agree with what you guys are saying. I would add that like, there's the best DJs have that emotional intelligence where they can balance what the couple wants with what their families and their friends want, with what the vendors and the venues want, and everybody and their guests are having a good time. And there's a nice flow throughout the night, which I would say leads into another skill, which is time management, coordination. Good DJs got to have that where you can, yep, we got like a lot of stuff to get in and a little time to do it. And there's these things like we got dinner, it's coming out hot and ready at this time. We got sun, it's not going to wait for us. It's going to set and they want to get those photos. We've got, we have to have music off at this time. So no more music past this. Party can't go on forever. We have a lot of speeches. We have a lot of special events that we have to announce and get the attention on for the crowd. Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that goes along with being confident. If you're not confident on a mic, nobody in the room is going to look at you during your announcement. You're just, hey, we're going to start dinner in 5 minutes. Nobody is going to care or listen or take you seriously. Give them some energy, command the room, be vocal, and be confident. I mean, I think that's a huge one for successful DJs, is that they really can just command a room with any announcement. We're going to get started in 10 minutes and the room floods to their seats.
Right.
Like, that's it. I mean, that's a sign of a good DJ, is that they're listening during even those small announcements.
Yeah. Yeah. And literally there's like an adaptability there too, where you have to be able to, okay, I know that's important. And I know that was what we wanted, but now we're adapting. Now we have to do something else and or flex that, or we're pushing it back because we got to get dinner out. But then how do we put special emphasis on this? And I don't know about you guys, but as a DJ, like I'm thinking, I have to control this energy. I have to help build this crowd, get them excited for the introductions, get them excited about the first dances, get them excited to where they can't wait to get on this dance floor and celebrate and have a good time. And just project that, I don't know, energy, positivity. There's something about people need a little encouragement sometimes where it's like there's some crowds, they got it. But a lot of times it needs a little bit of like, hey guys, we're all on the same ship and it's a party ship and we're here to party and let's have fun. Let's not sit back and chill at our tables. Let's actually shake a leg and get at the photo booth and dance a little bit and have some fun.
Yeah. Helps when the DJ's having fun.
Oh,
when
for
they're
sure.
actually having fun up there too. And it's much easier to convince a crowd to have fun when you're also having fun.
Yeah. And of course, then there's music, right? There's like,
use that.
At our Friday wedding, Joey had on the, it said it's Mary time instead of it's Miller time. I think that's what it said.
Oh, it's Mooney time. They had these hats.
It's Mooney
that was
time.
their last name, were the Moonies.
Oh.
So they
Instead
had
of
these
it's Miller
hats
time,
that they handed out instead of it's Miller time. It
Like
said it's
trucker
Mooney
hats.
time, like
oh,
trucker hats.
cool.
We all were wearing them all night. I threw one on. Everybody else was like, "Oh, he's got one on."
He's got one
It's
on.
just like a fun. Every time there's favors like that, like I have them in my bag probably here. I always put them on. Like I got these sunglasses that I wore a couple weeks ago, and it was dark as hell during the wedding. I still threw on the sunglasses and mixed in them all night because like people ate that shit up. It was so funny. But I don't know. Just have fun. Be goofy yourself. Let guests be goofy. they need someone to do that first. Nobody wants to be the first person out there. Nobody wants to be the first person to like act silly and crazy. And if you're up there behind the booth just having a good time, someone else is going to feel that and join you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's really weird because we have to be the encourager, like, hey guys, let's go. Come on, let's have fun. We also have to be the bouncer. We got to be the bad guy. That's like, hey guys, cocktail hour's over. Everybody take their seats. We're going to introduce everybody. Fun's done for now. Everybody focus up, you know? Yep. Stop. Or, you know, hey, we're doing a sparkler exit. There we are.
I got these.
These glasses. I'm legally blind when I wear
legally blind when I wear these, but we mix in them all night. So.
I'm legally blonde when I wear them.
Thank you guys. The Sausados.
That's awesome.
The Sausados. Yeah, they were great.
But yeah, you have to control that, as well as you have to say, no, that song's not going to work. Like, because the couple has said they don't want that, or it's not with what's working on this dance floor. We're the bouncer. Sorry, you can't get in. We cannot play that song. You know, we're not taking requests. I don't care who you are. We can't play that song for, this X and Y reason or whatever.
I thought I had the hat with me too. Darn.
What else? Other skills, other things.
You got to be level-headed.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to go wrong or aren't. And you need to be able to deal with that either way. Whether things goes perfectly smooth or one thing goes wrong, just brushing it off. Not getting mad at guests when they ask for a dumb song.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just let it.
We're telling you that it's they're not requesting something, they're telling you.
Yeah, dude, I had that the other day. That was so funny.
It's not a request. It's
It's
an
not a
order.
request.
He tells you, yes, yeah, we're not, the bride said we're not taking your request tonight. He said, good thing I'm not making a request, I'm telling you.
I said, oh, that's funny.
Oh,
'cause
just the way you
I'm
word
not
it.
playing that.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Hilarious. It's some guests are so funny to me. It's just like, who do you think you are? I'm just paid to be here. Like, what are you gonna do?
And not by you, not by the
not
guest.
by
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
The couple paid me to be here.
Nah, you work for me, guy. Come on.
Okay, yeah. No, I'll play it. Sure. I've had that twice at that wedding too, that we did, where I said no. They said no requests, and then they went and they grabbed the groom and they grabbed the bride, and I get the bride up here, or the groom up here, and they say yes. Can you play the song? Sure, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Go waste their time. Go pull them over here so you can hear your dumbass song.
Right.
They're always going to say yes. They're never going to, the couple's almost always going to say yes when they're put on the spot like that, even if they don't want to hear the song. Don't be that guest to just, I'm going to go get the groom. I'm going to go get the bride. And now the song's okay. Yeah, I was right. It's a joke. Like,
Right.
Don't put couples in that position.
Yeah,
That is one of the most entitled things you can do as a guest.
for sure.
Fuck
They're not playing my
your
song. They're not playing my song.
Seriously, your song probably sucks.
No, it doesn't. It's cool.
It wasn't on the list for a reason.
No, I love it. What I love is the best thing.
It's the best thing. Yeah, it's the best thing, and I'm wrong. I don't do this 50 times a year. No, absolutely not.
It does feel like we have to kind of like play both sides, where on the one hand, if we're not energetic and we're not positive, people are going to ignore us on the mic. Hey guys, it's time for introductions. Please take your seats. Versus if we're too excited and we're too exuberant, then we're cheesy.
Right.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was time. You know.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, no, there's definitely a line.
Yeah.
There's definitely a line.
You got to be authentic, but you really can't tell people what you really think of them. You know,
Right.
like you have to be like, no, I love Cotton Eye Joe. It's a great
It's
song.
literally my favorite song.
I love it. I'm definitely playing it next.
Let's
Great
go.
song.
Next
Yeah.
song.
Love it, buddy. You read my mind.
That's all it is, though. I mean,
Dude, I will stand by this trick, I think, all season, and people guests will know me as the DJ who has no music, because I still, if the guest seems the slightest bit persistent or abrasive, I immediately click on a playlist in Serato that I know has complete bullshit music in it. And then I minimize the left tab and turn my laptop towards him and say, what is the name of the song again? Let me search for it.
It's like
and
a-
then type
a
it in,
polka
and
list.
it's not in there. Sorry, man, I don't got it. Is
Searching
there another
the
song you
polka
want?
top
Right,
10
exactly.
list.
Exactly. I usually go to Slow Dance Country.
Yeah.
There's been very few times that there's a song in there that they requested.
That's hilarious. I do the thing where everyone asks, and I'm just like, oh, yeah. And then they walk away, and I just don't write it
never play
down
it.
or
Yeah.
add
Yeah.
it. It's just a trash song.
Yeah.
I'll maybe add it mentally, but unless it's good, I will acknowledge you. I will say, oh, yeah.
lot of times I'll go great song and
Great.
I'll write it down, but it doesn't say. I didn't say I was gonna play it. I go,
Great
oh
song.
yeah,
Reminder.
I heard your request. Yeah, I heard your request. I'm writing
That's
it down.
mostly what people want to hear. They just want to know they're heard. And that
Acknowledgement,
They're
yeah.
acknowledged. Their
I'm gonna try
song
that
may
sometime.
fall in.
Next time I get a request, I'll be like, no way.
Dude, great song.
Brady
Love
YT
it.
by Michael
Yes.
Jackson. And just like let him walk away.
They asked for
Yeah.
PYT like 4 times the other night. It's like, it's not on the list, guys. They said no request. Good
It
song.
never gets old too that the people that are the most persistent are the ones that are saying that this will get everyone dancing when everyone's already dancing. Mind
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And this
Dance
will be
floor's
the
full.
biggest hit. That guy literally told
Yeah.
you that with PIT. That told you it was not a request but a command.
That night,
Dude,
I
this will
don't-
get everyone dancing. It's
I
like
don't know
the
if you
dance
heard
was
him.
full, dude.
some guy came up to me at the end of the night on our Friday wedding. It's like, how much to pay you guys to play another hour?
Yeah.
It's like, you're not even the couple. Like, one, you are not the person to make that call. Like, the couple makes that call, and also the venue's turning the lights on. The lights are on. Like, what do you mean if now you have to go do 2 things? Like, we can actually go through this if you want to do this. Go get approval from the venue, pay them whatever they need,
Probably
And
a
now-
couple thousand.
a couple thousand for the next hour,
Yeah.
and then okay, go get their approval first, then you can come back and talk to
Right.
me. If I'm still set up by then, we can keep calling. But if not, then I don't know what to tell you. But I was like, no, so I could ask the venue. Like, that's not my call to make. Unless it was like the couple asking me, of course I would have worded it differently. But genuinely, it was just some random guy like, how much I got to pay you? Like $200? I'm like, that's not even what we charge hourly.
It's not enough.
That's
not
not even enough.
Dude,
So
I've gotten a lot this season of people coming up and making the last song requests or like recommendations.
No,
Yeah,
this song
before-
sucks. Do this
Like
other
I've
one.
gotten quite a few times lately where someone comes up like an hour before the end or within the last hour and says like, dude, I've got the song you have to end it with, or I have a great song that you got to play last. And
Oh,
it's just
yeah?
like, you took it upon yourself, did you?
Took it
Like,
upon your-
tell
to-
me, you know?
tell me more, because the couple gave me a song.
Yeah.
Very specific about their last dance.
Usually they have, and I tell them and they like seem disappointed about that choice.
That
Yeah.
song sucks.
The best is when I say last song of the night. Everyone get out of here. It's the last song. And they're like, blah, blah, blah. And they come up. Hey, dude, play this one next. I go, it's the last
It's
song.
the
Did
last
you not
song.
hear me say that?
Seriously, I just made the announcement.
Oh, I thought you were a liar.
Oh my god! Like, you can't play one as we're like walking out.
Exit
I'm like,
song, man.
I'm packing up.
Clean up song, bro. Clean up song.
No, because when does it end? When does that end? Me playing your walkout songs. When I pack up faster than you all have left the venue. There's still people standing in there when we left. What do you mean,
Yeah.
walkout song?
I feel like DJs do have to have a pretty deep musical knowledge, like a good understanding of like what songs work and why.
Yeah.
And then as well as the ability to kind of read the room. Like, yeah, that's working because this, and that's not working probably because of this. And, oh, they just don't like that artist or they don't like that song. Because you could do like one country song, great. Another country song, even better. Third country song, they hate you.
They hate you.
Yeah, they're out of there.
It's like, what era of country is it?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many. They like outlaw country. I did outlaw country.
We don't like any of that new stuff.
None of that new stuff. No, like if I would have played what's that guy, Morgan Wallen at that wedding,
Oh, yeah.
like they would have shot me. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
wanted no new country. It was fun. Like I haven't heard any of that music, so I like different weddings like that too. Kinda. I mean, it just depends. If they know their guests well.
What was
And
that
they know that's
country
what
song
they
you played at the Friday wedding that everyone knew that was not a line dance, but like
Chattahoochee.
Chattahoochee. Alan
You're
Jackson.
Like, what the hell
I
is
never-
Alan
that
Jackson.
song?
They ate that shit up, bro. They were
They
like stomping
ate
their
that
leg
shit up.
and yeah.
They like that. They probably would have liked Family Traditions too.
I've never heard of that either.
That's a good song.
That's a great song. Hank Williams. Why do you drink? Get drunk. Get high. You know that one?
We'll have to play it for you. We'll have to play it for you. That's a good one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Chattahoochee, I always love that one because the concept of that he spent a lot of time on the river, and that's where he learned life lessons.
Yep.
A little about living, a lot about love.
Little
and it's
about
the
living.
river that taught him.
Yeah. No, nothing else. Just the river. Yeah.
Just love that concept that
Me
the
too.
Chattahoochee River in Tennessee is what made me who I am.
Such a
Similar to
fun
like
song.
Kid Rock's All Summer Long, where they just spend all the time on the lake.
Yeah.
And yeah, smoking and drinking and
That's
doing
it.
different things, and that's who
Take
I
it very
am.
literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Definitely beat matching, transitions, making smooth transitions between songs.
Yeah.
That's
Counting,
obviously
counting music. I mean,
absolutely.
counting beats.
That's a really important skill DJ's got to have. But like, I just really truly think in like weddings, it's really more important to pick a good song than it is to make a good mix. Both are important, but if you had to pick,
I'm gonna be honest. I think like it's like 90-10 on song selection and mix skill for wedding specific, because the amount of times I've worked with Joey and he does a mix that I'm like, holy shit, like that is like, you should record that and make a TikTok clip.
Yeah.
And there's like, he'll have 40 people on the dance floor and like 2 or 3 guys will turn around and be like, dude, you know, and notice it. And then everyone else is just like having a great time and eating up the next song selection, but didn't even recognize what kind of like masterpiece he pulled off on the board, because they don't understand, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like if you have no musical knowledge and you see someone play piano, it's like impressive, but it's not really impressive unless you try and learn piano. Because you don't know what goes into it. Right. Right. And you're like, oh shit, it took me a year to learn how to play like Marietta Little Lamb, right? So it's that type of thing. I think in weddings, in the club, it's far more important to have like the actual individual skill sets in mixing, but I think song selection is just so important at weddings. Yeah, you can kill dance.
You could literally, craft a whole set list and never have to get on the mic once and just keep them dancing.
Never.
Keep
I never get on the mic. Yeah. Except for 2 songs before the end of the night. 2 songs left.
Yeah.
Get out there. It's like the only announcement I make all night, other than the scheduled ones.
Yeah, and there's been a thing online lately about like club DJs, they don't make good wedding DJs. And I'm like, I think they can.
Yeah, they can.
It's a skill set. I think it's really about a communication thing with the couple, with their expectations versus what a wedding DJ does. But they're definitely different, but it could be complementary skills. But in a club, there's not 4-year-olds and there's not 80-year-olds.
Right.
Unless there are, in which case, tell me the name of that club. I want to go because I want to see that dance floor. Yeah.
What is this club?
But typically at weddings, you got lots of different age ranges, lots of different energies throughout the night, and you got to please a lot of different tastes.
Right.
Club DJs is like, I'm going to do in this kind of style, this set, or this genre of music.
You can do whatever you want as a club DJ. Like, sure.
People are going there to drink and dance at a club.
Yes, they're expecting
at a wedding, you can have weddings where literally an overwhelming majority of your guests did not come to drink and dance. Mm-hmm. They came to see the couple get married and eat.
Yeah.
That's all they wanted to do. You know what I mean? You can have
see
super lame weddings like that, right?
Because it's a family event and the family gets together once a year.
You put on, most of the guests will sit or hang out outside or whatever for someone. That's just how it is, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah. And to me, it's really important that there's no like awkward transitions or gaps or pauses at a club. There's just the beat is always going.
For sure.
And probably no requests. Like this is a set that I've worked out.
A lot of times it's like separated too.
Correct.
Like DJ's up away, and especially like EDM clubs that I've been to, it's like you have to go through a door to get up to the DJ booth. There are no fucking requests. That's not how this works.
That's not how it works.
And I've got a CO2 cannon that I'm spraying out of the front window.
Right.
We used to do that at Zero Gravity out in is that Naperville?
Maryville, right? Maryville. Zero Gravity, I think.
I have no idea.
Maybe there's one in
a little further away. It was out in Naperville. Me and one of my good friends used to go a couple of years back. Back when we definitely shouldn't have been going, but he's a DJ, like he's a professional, like EDM DJ. He's a producer. He makes his own music. But we used to go all the time, and he would mix at this club like once a month, and like I would get to spray the CO2 cannon out over people like from the DJ booth, and that was a really fun experience. But I could never see myself doing that at a wedding.
We can still do club cannons. A lot of DJs do that.
And you absolutely
but you can't do it like constantly.
For a lot of the events that I've done, it's just like, that makes no sense. Yeah. Sure, there's maybe 10 a year where it gets that rowdy enough where I need my CO2 cannon, pull it out of the car.
Yes.
That would be awesome. But seriously, most of my weddings, I don't need a CO2 cannon. That's it's
that fancy necessary. Tent we did, CO2 cannon would have gone crazy.
Oh, yeah. That was the right time,
and
the right song.
And stuff.
Yeah. Dude, Gold Sparks, just deck it out.
Dude, when I went to Shadow Joe Bond, we were at a wedding, and his assistant Saquon, and he literally has the cannon and the tank, everything in the van, ready to go if they ever need it. And he goes, Saquon, get the cannon. Get the cannon. And it's just the energy's right. We're building towards it. It's part of the plan, and we're just going to hit it. And then he has the couple do it. Like he gets the photographers. That's always a good
picture I see from photographers. Yeah. Is the couple holding it.
Just spraying the crowd. They're getting the attention. But they're building the moment, and he's like, I'm going to tell you when. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. Like right at the drop. Everybody goes nuts. Like that's creating a moment using your tools. But yeah, I think if you just like, similar to the sparklers, you know, if you do it on every song, it's like, oh wow, those are just constantly going.
Right.
It's similar to sax.
But that's a professional too. It's someone who can create those moments. Those spare, unique moments that happen maybe 2 or 3 times throughout a wedding that really are meaningful. That's another great DJ. Someone who can do that.
Yeah. DJ's got a lot of technical skills too. You got to understand like music, sound, a lot of equipment and the special technicalities of that, microphones, rooms, feedback, even like backup stuff. Like, why isn't this thing working? Or if it's not going to work, and I got to figure out something else to get something working. Yeah. I don't know any other wedding kind of job that's like that. I mean, obviously, photographer, your camera's not working. You have a new camera. Most photographers have 2 cameras anyways.
Right.
Same with video. But like beyond that, like I don't think anyone else has the amount of pressure in that way, that if we're really judged by, as DJ posted this online recently, I think it was Nick Nystrom out of Iowa, was like, we're judged by when there isn't music playing, when there isn't sound. They don't judge us when everything's going great, which they should. Like, man, these guys are killing it. These guys are doing a great job. Yeah. They're judged like, oh man, there's no microphone at the ceremony. Oh man, there's no music. Oh man, there's no dancing. Like, ooh, these guys suck.
Yeah, that's when they notice.
And it's generally a technical thing that's not always up to us. Like, it's not. It's kind of crazy that's every DJ who does events and understands that. Like, oh, if I can't play something, if I can get something playing, I'm good. Then I can work the problem. It's like the Apollo 13. The cabin is just leaking oxygen, and you have a certain amount of time until you're dead. And you just have to work the problem until you can keep people alive and keep things moving. And they literally, Apollo 13, they moved into the lunar module to keep them alive. I don't know if it's a deep reference, but but honestly, it's a great movie.
It's a great movie, yeah.
But literally, like, these people are in space. What can we really do? Like, well, we have the oxygen is going to be dead in this amount of minutes. We need to get that other system up and running so we can keep them alive long enough to figure out the problem and fix it. And that's literally DJing. Like, if you cannot get music playing, people are going to boo, leave.
Right.
The wedding's over. The party's over. People will literally go home. They will. And you won't get them back. And I just don't know any. I don't know any other job in the wedding industry that's like that.
No, I mean, you'll always be able to take pictures as a photographer. I mean, there really isn't. Or like a florist, you're set up before and you set your stuff. I mean,
but imagine you don't have flowers. Like that
people will notice.
That wouldn't happen. Like, it just wouldn't
happen.
I mean, I'm sure florists could tell you, like, oh, this time all the flowers died, or they wilted, or there was a problem with the flowers, but they still came. They went and got. I guarantee you, every florist was like, oh, I went rated this part, got some fake ones, did a workable thing.
But the amount of technical things and mechanical things that could go wrong on a given DJ's day throughout an entire wedding day is so many things.
And a cable, specifically out of our control too. Like, you can hand off a mic and God only knows what the guest is going to do with the mic.
It's next to an EMS station.
Are they going to hammer it like this? Like, are they going to walk from halfway across the room in front of your speaker partway through?
Are we in the city and now I synced the mics earlier and now an hour later the signal needs a new signal? Like, there's so many things that go into it, and
hand them
it's
the mic
not
and
just,
they flip it on to mute.
Yeah,
for some reason they just
think I handed him a muted mic. Yeah, there's just so many things that could go wrong, and they're so out of your control. And there's seriously not many jobs like that at all. I think even outside the wedding industry, just because we're setting up and tearing down and setting up, there's so many things. It's not almost like it, but like a moving carnival. Not like they move and they tear down and they set up and they tear. It's the same thing, and you trust that it's set up reliably every single time, but like, things happen.
Right.
Bolts come loose. Like, things happen, and it ultimately still works, and the carnival is a success, and they finish out that thing, and then maybe they need to replace something on their way to the next event. But like, I feel like that's actually a pretty good analogy. It's like a moving carnival.
Set up, perform, make sure you don't kill any kids. All the free churros you can have.
All the free churros you can have. Enjoy a little music, and then move on to the next one.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. Yeah, Joe Christian was telling me he did a gig a couple weeks ago at Gary Airport, and I think one of the hangars. I mean, frequency wise, the environment is a nightmare. He literally had so many problems with his microphones.
I bet, dude.
It was a nightmare because first of all, big open hanger, difficult for sound, but second of all, like the mics just, I mean, literally frequencies get crossed and stepped on.
Picking up the air traffic controllers.
What are you
like,
supposed
during
to?
speeches.
What are you supposed to do? You know,
Yeah.
the thing that normally works can't work here,
Right.
And people don't understand that. Like
And what you could do, I mean, is we could run a hard plugged in mic. I mean, we could just run an XLR. Now we just no Wi-Fi, no signal here, guys. We have to be plugged in, or your mics are gonna suck.
100-footer cable. You got the Frank Sinatra special there.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
If you want clear sound, this is what we have to do. I mean, there are some times where you may have to offer that as a DJ too. Like if you want this to work how you want it to work with the range or this or that.
Are there limitations to how far you can run an XLR?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you won't have sound. Yeah, it'll drop. I wouldn't even go over 100 feet. It's gonna. Yeah, you really
so you don't
shouldn't.
like to daisy chain them.
Same with power too. You can't go over really 200 feet of power cable without you're gonna lose power. The signal won't reach. I've tried. I mean, literally, when you get over 200 feet, you can't just go endless. There's not enough power to launch the signal down that chain. It's crazy, but yeah, that's how it works. A lot of people, and they're wireless. Wireless is finicky, and when it works, it's great. But we're still, as an industry, figuring out how to do wireless speakers.
And it's still not
without
perfect.
any dropouts,
even
any
the
power
mics aren't
issues.
perfect. You can test and have great frequencies with no interference in the area, and then the room fills with bodies, and some guy holds the mic a little bit weird, and it's cutting in and out the whole speech in an environment you already tested it perfectly in, right? So
then everybody's phones are in the space and devices and this and that, and I mean, all that does affect it. But you're right; it shouldn't affect it that much. Where it's just like, where's my sound?
Right.
It was perfect a second ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And why didn't it prioritize my channel first here? Like, how did someone overtake my channel? That's what I'm always curious
There's
about
like 12 open slots, but not anymore.
Yeah. What? Okay. I guess I'll take the new one.
I lose sleep over that. Because I just know I'm going to be judged for that. And I'm like, I can't control it. I did everything I could. I did everything right. And it's still going to drop out or drop. Or, Same with if your computer crashes mid-set. Like, wow. I hate that. It's happened so many times. Just have a phone, have a playlist backup, get that going, work the Apollo 13 problem, and, keep everybody alive, keep people dancing.
I'm just going to start bringing start building over the years like a backpack that has like an insanely long range, high powered antenna setup. Just like overpowered. It's like
a radio guy.
That thing from Stranger
Things.
Things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It just sits behind my booth and it just like the most powerful. It's its own channel,
Susie.
Oh yeah, no, we're good. We've got connection.
Taking down airplanes, air control towers.
Well, yeah, I guess I don't have too much else. Anything else?
That's all I got.
What's this weekend looking like for you guys?
One wedding, and then I move on Monday. But I'm at Villa Cesare in Cherville with one of our new assistants.
Like it.
So that'll be great. How about you guys?
I'm doing Kate's sister's wedding. So it should be fun. Kind of a family affair. Never been to the venue before. It's an old church. They've converted it into a wedding venue, so it should be fun. I think it could be a good crowd. Good group.
Doing a wedding Friday. Got you guys. And then Morris Inn on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Love that venue.
Love that venue.
That'll be a good one.
It's going to be a fun one.
Should be fun.
Well, yeah, guys.
Cool. We'll see you at your wedding.
Yeah, see you at your wedding.
Thank you.